guys. Good morning. It's a windy day here in Honolulu, Hawaii. It's windy. Hope everyone is doing well. I want to dive right into this. The $1 million question is, why is it nearly impossible to wake up a Jehovah's Witness? It's nearly impossible. Because even when you present them with facts, it goes in one ear and out the other. They don't want to hear facts. I learned this the hard way. Jehovah's Witnesses don't care about the actual truth. And it's so ironic how their organization is called the truth, but yet when you tell them the truth about the truth, they don't want to hear it. And they rule it as an apostate lie. And it's just so sad how closed-minded Jehovah's Witnesses really are. Now, let's say that you had a friend and you had proof that your friend's spouse was cheating on them, right? And you confront your friend and say, hey, listen, I got pictures, I got videos. I hate to tell you this, but your partner is cheating on you. And right off the bat, your friend goes, what? What are you talking? My partner would never cheat on me. I love them. They love me. They're my soulmate. What are you talking about? And you say, listen, I got pictures. Just have a look. Look at the pictures. I got videos. Your partner is kissing somebody else. Just look at the pictures. Look at the videos. And off the back, they say, nope, I am not going to look at this because I know for a fact that my partner is not cheating on me. I know for a fact. So there's no need for me to even look at your pictures, your videos, because I know my partner is not cheating, right? Now, if that were to happen, that's on them, because that person, your friend, is choosing to not look at the evidence. They are choosing to be closed-minded, right? Now, the same thing happened. The same thing happened when you're a Jehovah's Witness. When you present witnesses with facts, you speak to them about the CSA cases, right? The child abuse that's going on, that's being kept under the rug. You tell them how the shunning policy really is not loving. The governing body leaders, elders would say that it's loving arrangement. We all know that the shunning policy is far from loving. It's far from loving. It's the opposite of love, actually, right? You tell them that people have taken their lives for being shunned. You tell them about all the psychological effects that it brings upon when you're shunned, when you're removed, the fellowship, whatever you want to call it, right? You talk about all the corruption that's going on in this organization. Right off the back, witnesses will rule it as an apostate lie because they are fully indoctrinated to only listen to the governing body leaders, right? They are fully indoctrinated, and they are, since birth, actually, a lot of witnesses since birth, they are instructed to not listen to any type of negative news. It's ingrained in them. The minute they hear something negative, they will rule it as an apostate lie. When in reality, they should be open-minded. They should be completely open-minded to listen to anything and everything that people are telling them. Because you can listen to something, it doesn't mean that you have to automatically believe it off the back. But also, you should also be inclined to at least hear what the person has to say. And then you do your own research, and then you come up to you come out with your own conclusion afterwards, right? That's how it should be. That's how it should be. But it's sad that witnesses, Jehovah's Witnesses, would rather throw away their entire lives. Like, I can't fathom this, guys. I really can't fathom. I can't comprehend how a Jehovah's Witness is so indoctrinated that they blindly believe a group of men that they've never met. And they don't even bother to question if this is true or not, if this is legit or not. And I remember when I woke up, you know, like I've mentioned multiple times on my channel, I remember when I woke up, the first thing I wanted to do was to help everyone, all my loved ones, my family and friends, to realize, guys, I know you mean well. I know you really believe that paradise is right around the corner. I know you believe in this organization, but this is far from the truth. And then picture me telling a devout witness that this is a publishing company disguised as a religion. This is not even a real religion. This is all a front. We've been duped. Picture me saying that to my loved ones. Because I really genuinely care about these people. And who wants their loved ones to waste their entire life waiting for a pipe dream? Who wants that? Nobody, right? So I'm thinking that I'm gonna tell these people the truth about the truth, and that they would at least be open-minded to hear me out, because who wants to waste their life, right? But instead, as we know, it backfires. When you try to wake people up, you know, obviously you have good intentions, right? But when you try to wake people up, Jehovah's Witnesses, it backfires. Because 9 times out of 10, they are not mentally or emotionally prepared to hear what you got to say. They're not ready for this. And you know what? I realize too, a lot of them, they don't want to be ready. Because who wants to acknowledge that they wasted 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years and something that was fake, something that's not even, it's not, like I said, it's not even a religion. It's a publishing company disguised as a religion. So who wants to own up to that and say, oh, well, I wasted all this time. I wasted my entire life. And what did I get in return? Who wants to own up to that? Nobody wants to own that. And I get that 100%. But what's the alternative? What's the alternative? The alternative is that you're just going to die believing in something that's not legit. You're going to spend your entire life waiting for a paradise that's never going to come. So you're going to have to face the music one way or another. You're going to have to face it. It's just a matter of time. It is inevitable. It is inevitable. It's a matter of time until you realize that you've been duped. But it really pains me how Jehovah's Witnesses, it's like they don't even, they're not even open-minded to the possibility of their religion being wrong. It's like, nope, we got the truth. We don't want to hear nothing else. You're either with us or you're a wicked, evil person who's gonna die in Armageddon and you're against us. Their mindset is either it's black or white. There's no gray areas being a Jehovah's Witness. There's no gray areas. And it's just like, it's, you know, like I said multiple times in the past, this is a Twilight Zone cluster fuck when you wake up from this religion. It really is. It's a Twilight Zone horror movie, because you get to see all your loved ones waste their entire life. And their mindset is so backwards, right? The mindset of a witness is so twisted and backwards, because their loyalty is towards people who are deceiving them. You can't make this up. Their loyalty is towards people who, you know, corrupt governing body leaders who are manipulating witnesses for profit. It's all about currency and power. That's what it comes down to. So the governing body leaders have so much influence, they have so much power that they can deceive millions of people worldwide. Millions around the globe. And yet the ones, people like myself and other ex-members, we have pure good intentions, just trying to help people to realize that, listen, we know, we've been there, we've been in your shoes. We was once brainwashed, we was once indoctrinated just like you. We've been in your shoes before. The only difference is that we took the initiative to do our research. And once we did our research, we came to the conclusion that this is not the truth. And keep in mind, if you're a Jehovah's Witness watching this video, the truth should be scrutinized and questioned. It should be doubted, criticized, the whole nine, right? And it should still be the truth at the end of the day. Now, remember when I told you guys in the scenario I brought up in the beginning of the video, how if you had a friend and their spouse was cheating on them, and you had proof, you had pictures, videos, and your friend goes, no, I'm not gonna even look at that nonsense. I know for a fact my spouse is not cheating on me, right? Now, let's say that your friend and their spouse, you know, I said that the spouse was cheating on them, right? Now, let's say that that friend confronted their spouse, and off the back, their spouse goes, oh, I'm not cheating on you. I would never do that. Oh, no, just believe me. Trust me, believe me. And your friend wants to go to their phone. Listen, I need some peace of mind. Let me go to your pictures. Let me go to your phones, your messages, because my friends are telling me that you're cheating on me. And off the back, your friend's spouse gets defensive. No, don't go to my phone. Don't go to my messages. Just trust me. Wouldn't you feel a little suspicious? Likewise, when it comes to the organization, the governing body leaders are so quick to tell witnesses, you bet not dare listen to ex-members. You bet not dare listen to apostates. You bet not dare go online and do some research outside of the realms of jw.org. Everything else is fake. Everything else is false. We have the truth. That doesn't sound a little suspicious to you? Now, if this was the truth, your governing body leaders would be encouraging you to listen to anything and everything under the sun. And they would say, you know what? We know we have the truth. We want you guys to branch out, do as much research as you possibly can from multiple outlets on different search engines. Do what you got to do. We know we have the truth. And your governing body leaders would be encouraging you to look at jw.org and everything else under the sun. But the fact that a Jehovah's Witness can't do that means that the governing body leaders are controlling your information. That's information control. They dictate every aspect of your life. They tell you what to do, who you can't talk to, what you could wear. Now, men can have facial hair. Like, this is getting out of control. And when you try to confront witnesses with these hardcore facts, right? Like I said, it goes on one ear and out the other. If you tell a Jehovah's Witness, hey, you guys have been saying the end is right around the corner for 146 years, almost 150 years. You guys have been saying the end is right around the corner. Meanwhile, most people don't even live to see 90. So if witnesses have been waiting patiently for 146 years for this paradise that should have been here, deep down inside, every Jehovah's Witness knows that paradise should have been here. Especially if you've been in this organization for over 40 years. You know paradise should have been here a long time ago. So you present witnesses with hardcore facts, and they just don't want to hear it. And for the life of me, I don't comprehend it. Because if the situation was reversed, if one of my Jehovah's Witness family and friends, and someone confronted me and said, listen, Jaron, I need you, I want you to think objectively. I want you to think open-minded, because I have some news to tell you. You may not be prepared to hear this, but I love you. I don't want you to waste your life slaving for this organization. So please look at this information that I've found. And you could come up with your own conclusion as to whether if this is an apostate lie or not. You could come up with your own conclusion, but just please look at this article. Please look at this information, because I don't want you to waste your life. Now, if someone said that to me, I've always been an open-minded person, even as a witness. And I know that most witnesses are not open-minded. They have this, like I said, they have this black or white mentality. You're either with us or you're against us. That's their mindset. They're not open to any criticism. And it's sad because the one thing that they're lacking is going to be their demise. The reason that these witnesses fail to do the research online, that one thing that they fail to do is going to lead them to a lifetime of waiting for something that's never going to happen. All because they fail to be open-minded. All because they fail to think objectively. That one thing that they fail to do, now they have to spend the rest of their life until the day that they die waiting for a paradise that's never going to happen. And meanwhile, us ex-witnesses, we just got to sit back, sad to say, we got to sit back and watch our loved ones waste away their precious life. The one life that we have, Jehovah's Witnesses are putting it on pause for a paradise that's never gonna happen. And no matter what you say, even when you're speaking facts to them, like I said, most of them, they are not ready to hear it. They are not ready to hear it. And that's why it's nearly impossible to wake up a Jehovah's Witness, because they're not in the right mindset. You have to be an open-minded individual. You have to be a realist. Jehovah's Witnesses are optimists. They're optimistic for a brighter future. They're optimistic for a paradise earth. It doesn't matter what happened to them in this system. They could lose loved ones. They could lose their job. They could be poor. Oh, at the end of the day, we got paradise. At the end of the day, we have paradise to look forward to. We don't care what happens in this lifetime. Paradise is right around the corner. That's their mindset. And then you have somebody like me, who is a realist, telling Jehovah's Witnesses, guys, I respect what you believe in. I get it. I've been there. However, this is not the truth. And once you do your research, you will see this. You will see that. You will see it for what it is when you do your research. No one should waste their entire life waiting for a pipe dream. That should not be a thing. We're in 2025. The internet is out there. How are millions of people deceived when there's so much information online? I don't get it. But like I said, it all comes down to being open-minded. You have to want to know the truth about the truth. But if you don't want to, if you're not open-minded, if you're not an open-minded individual, then there's only but so much people can say or do. Anywho, guys, if you are a Jehovah's Witness watching this video, yes, I am an ex-member. I am not an evil, wicked apostate. I have love for you. I do love you. I love everybody on this planet. And all I want you to do is do your research, because who really wants to spend their entire life waiting for a pipe dream that should have happened 146 years ago? Anywho, guys, I love you. I'll see you in the next video.